the evolution of the camera. Welcome back to Evolution of Ideas. Today we're going way back, long before selfies and Instagram filters, to explore the fascinating history of the camera. From ancient optical experiments to the revolutionary devices we carry today, cameras have come a long way. Let's dive in. 1. Ancient beginnings. The camera obscura. Our journey starts in ancient times with a device called the camera obscura, which means dark room in Latin. This wasn't a camera as we know it, but an optical phenomenon first described in the 5th century BCE by Chinese philosopher Mozi. The camera obscura was a dark box or room with a tiny hole that projected an inverted image of the outside world onto a surface inside. Ancient thinkers like Aristotle and Alhazan studied and documented this concept, which laid the foundation for the development of cameras thousands of years later. Our journey begins over 1,000 years ago with the camera obscura, an optical phenomenon that became the foundation of modern photography. One of the most significant contributors to this discovery was the 10th century Arab scientist Ibn al-Haytham, also known in the West as alhazan. A true pioneer of optics, Ibn al-Haytham wrote the groundbreaking book Kitab al-Manazir, the Book of Optics, around 1021 CE. In this work, he explained how light travels in straight lines, and how the camera obscura could be used to study light and images. But Ibn al-Haytham's contributions went far beyond the camera obscura. Here are some of his remarkable achievements. The scientific method. He is often regarded as the first scientist to formalize the scientific method, using experimentation and observation to test hypotheses. The study of vision. Ibn al-Haytham was the first to correctly explain how vision works. He discovered that we see objects because light reflects off them and enters our eyes, not because our eyes emit light, as previously believed. Lenses and optics. He studied lenses and mirrors extensively, explaining how they refract and reflect light. His work laid the groundwork for inventions like eyeglasses, telescopes, and microscopes. Astronomy and engineering. Ibn al-Haytham also made significant contributions to astronomy, inventing devices to measure celestial movements, and engineering, where he designed systems to control water flow. His work was so influential that it was translated into Latin and studied by European scientists during the Renaissance. Without Ibn al-Haytham's discoveries, the evolution of cameras and modern optics would have been unimaginable. 2. Renaissance innovations. Art meets optics. Fast forward to the Renaissance, when artists like Leonardo da Vinci and Johannes Vermeer used the camera obscura to create realistic paintings. By projecting a live image onto a canvas, they could trace the outlines and capture intricate details. Although this was still a tool for art, it showed the potential of capturing light to create images, a crucial step in the evolution of photography. 3. The dawn of photography. Capturing light. In the early 19th century, the quest to capture and preserve images began. In 1826, Joseph Nicephore Niepce created the first photograph using a process called heliography. He coated a metal plate with a light-sensitive material and exposed it to light for 8 hours to produce a blurry image of his courtyard. This was followed by Louis Daguerre's daguerreotype in 1839, which significantly improved the process. The daguerreotype produced sharp images but required long exposure times and dangerous chemicals.
In part 1 of Evolution of Camera, we discuss about camera obscura and father of optics, alhazan. Now we explore the next evolution of camera. Let's start. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our channel, Evolution of Ideas. Let's dive in. Evolution. 4. Making photography accessible. Kodak and film cameras. By the late 19th century, photography became more accessible thanks to George Eastman and Kodak. In 1888, Eastman introduced the Kodak camera, preloaded with film for 100 photos. When you were done, you'd send the camera back to Kodak for processing. This was the first step in democratizing photography, making it possible for everyday people to capture their lives. 5. Instant photography, the Polaroid era. In 1948, Polaroid revolutionized photography with instant cameras. No dark rooms, no waiting. Just point, shoot, and watch your picture develop in minutes. Polaroid cameras became wildly popular and brought photography into the hands of even more people. 6. The digital revolution. A new era. The late 20th century brought another major leap: the digital camera. In 1990, the first commercial digital camera, the Dicam Model 1, hit the market. Digital cameras eliminated the need for film, making photography faster, cheaper, and more versatile. In the early 2000s, DSLRs became the go-to for professionals and hobbyists, offering incredible control and image quality. This marked the beginning of photography as we know it today. 7. Smartphones, the camera for everyone. Then came the smartphone revolution. Suddenly, everyone had a camera in their pocket. Today, smartphone cameras are so advanced that they rival professional equipment. With features like night mode, portrait mode, and AI-enhanced editing, smartphones have made photography more accessible than ever before. Here is some comparison points of old cameras and latest cameras' image sensor. Old cameras, early cameras used film to capture images. Film cameras required developing before you could see the photos, and you had to worry about graininess and resolution limitations. New cameras. Modern cameras use digital sensors, CMOS or CCD, to capture images electronically, providing instant feedback and much higher resolution. Sensors in new cameras are much more sensitive to light, giving better performance in low light conditions. Image quality. Old cameras. Film cameras often required longer exposure times, limiting their ability to capture fast-moving objects. The quality depended on the film type, black and white, color, and the photographer's technique. New cameras. Digital cameras offer exceptional image quality, from low-light performance to high-speed photography, up to 30 frames per second or more in some models. They also allow for post-processing and color correction with ease. Film versus digital. Old cameras. Film photography was the only option before the rise of digital photography. It required careful attention to each shot, as film was finite, and developing costs added up. New cameras. With digital photography, there's no need for film rolls. You can shoot thousands of images, and the photos are instantly available on your camera's display. Editing is easier, and there's no cost for developing. Size and portability. Old cameras, especially film ones, were often bulky and heavy. Even point-and-shoot film cameras were considerably larger than most modern digital cameras. New cameras. Digital cameras, especially mirrorless models, are much smaller, lighter, and more portable. They also have touchscreen interfaces for ease of use, and also durability learning curve technology 8. The future of cameras. So, what's next? Cameras are evolving faster than ever. From drones and 360-degree cameras to AI-powered photography and augmented reality, the possibilities are endless. The camera's journey from ancient optical experiments to futuristic technology is a testament to human creativity and innovations. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the history of cameras. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Evolution of Ideas for more amazing stories about the evolution of technology. See you in the next video.